Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. My name is Mehmet Burak Taşkın from Ankara University, Faculty of Agriculture, Department of Soil Science and Plant Nutrition. The main topic of the presentation is the effectiveness of biochar-coated fertilizers on growth of maize plant and mineral element distribution. The title of the presentation: The effect of biochar-coated basal and topdress fertilizers on growth of maize plant. Let's start the introduction part. Nowadays, world global population is about 8 billion and it will have reached 8.6 billion in 2030 and about 10 billion in 2050. This increasing global population growth enhanced the demand of food. To cope with this challenge, we will have to use natural and synthetic fertilizers all over the world. But in our country, Turkey, we will have some unfavorable soil characteristics. What are these? For example, high pH, high lime, low organic matter, high clay content, and low water supply. These are lessons to fertilizer use efficiency. Fertilizer use efficiency varied between about 60% in nitrogenous fertilizers, about 50% in potassium fertilizers, and 10 to 20% from phosphorus fertilizers. On the other hand, these fertilizers are the main source of pollution of the water and soil environment. With the aim of lessen these negative effects, fertilizers coated with various materials. This is a new strategy. Fertilizer is coated with natural or semi-natural macromolecule materials that retards fertilizer release meet nutrient requirement for crop growth. One of these materials is biochar. What is biochar? Biochar is a material in which agricultural wastes burn oxygen-free or limited oxygen conditions. Biochar has many positive effects, such as reducing the phytotoxicity of heavy metals, increasing cation exchange capacity, increasing water holding capacity, increasing water use efficiency, improving nutrient uptake, and also growth of plants. Biochar can be used alone as a soil conditioner. Also can be used as a coating material. Biochar coated fertilizers are often characterized by a slow release nutrients. In this study, in this experiment, maize plants which were grown in alkaline, high lime and clay content soil, we investigated the effectiveness of both biochar coated and uncoated the ammonium phosphate and urea in a field conditions. Now let's start the material and methods part. We use a commercially pulpy manure for biochar production. At first, we crush into powder and dry it in the oven. After that, we pyrolyzed or burnt the poultry manure at 300 degrees for 3 hours with atmospheric pressure. For the preparing coated fertilizers, 500 grams of diammonium phosphate and urea weighed and put inside a large plastic container. 50 grams of biochar added the container and 0.3% of dextrin solution added all of them. The container was constantly shaken when the coating process. Coated fertilizer dried in the laboratory conditions and then sieved and used in the experiment. The treatments in the experiment as follows. We have 4 treatments. One of them, the first one, diammonium phosphate and urea. The second one, biochar coated diammonium phosphate plus biochar coated urea. The third one, diammonium phosphate plus biochar coated urea. And the fourth one, biochar coated diammonium phosphate plus urea applications. The trial conducted according to randomized plot design with 3 replicates in the experimental field of Faculty of Agriculture. All fertilizers, basal and also top dressing fertilizers were used in the experiment applied to plots as 20 kg per acre. Indigo maize seeds were sown in the beginning of May 2015 and at the end of June, top dress fertilizers, also urea, were applied to related plots. At maturity levels, plants were harvested in the end of August. Fresh and dry weight of plants were weighed. Total nitrogen concentration of plants were determined according to Kjeldahl procedure, and the other mineral element concentrations were determined by using XRF vehicle. The significance of the treatment was determined according to statistical analysis. Now let's start the results part. You can see the some properties of experimental soil and biochar. The soil is clay loam texture, pH slightly alkaline, saltless, medium level of lime, and low level of organic matter in the soil. And biochar is a very alkaline, salt is high, and the mineral element concentrations also very high. We can see them in the table 1. And table 2, the effect of biochar coated fertilizers on fresh and dry weight of maize plants. Compared to DAP plus urea, biochar coated fertilizers significantly increased fresh weight of plants, especially in biochar coated DAP plus urea. Similar to fresh weight, biochar coated fertilizers significantly increase dry weight of plants, especially biochar coated diammonium phosphate plus, biochar coated urea, and biochar coated DAP plus urea applications. In table 3, we will see the effect of biochar coated fertilizers on nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and magnesium concentrations of maize plants. Nitrogen and phosphorus concentrations of plants were found lower with coated fertilizers, but this decrease were not statistically different. On the other hand, the variation of potassium, calcium, magnesium concentration of plants were not statistically different. In table 4, the effect of biochar coated fertilizers on microelement concentrations of maize plants. Iron concentration of plants increase with coated fertilizers, and this increases is the best with diammonium phosphate plus biochar coated urea. While biochar coated diammonium phosphate plus biochar coated urea application are the same group with control in terms of zinc and manganese concentrations, other coated material decreased the zinc and manganese concentrations. The effect of treatments on copper and boron concentration of plants were not found significant in this experiment. In conclusion part, coated fertilizers with biochar affected plant growth and plant nutrients positively. On the other hand, This study reveals the necessity of conducting similar studies with different plants, different biochar combination, different biochar heating degrees, and also different coating materials. Thank you for your contributions. If you have any questions, I will listen you.